Today is July 2nd, 2014 at 10:04 a.m. The meeting of the Monongalia County Commission is now called to order. As we stand for a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag, let's take a few moments to recall that today is the 50th anniversary of the Civil Rights Act signing. That was a significant piece of legislation. I was a young person, and it meant a lot to our freedoms, and it's really defined our country and our form of government. So we want to keep in mind all the people that devoted their lives not only to our country this year, from the establishment and the struggles for 36 years, but also the struggles for individual freedoms. So everyone please rise for a moment of silent meditation and pledge to the flag. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Diane.
Okay. Today there are 5 exonerations, $4,650.76 for tax years 2012 and 13. Fiduciary orders as of July 2. We also have an order on the Konchesky estate. Not sure if you have that. The judge granted the petition of Shauna Krolsky, shall immediately be appointed as the curator of the estate of Robert Joseph Konchesky, and that the sheriff of Monongalia County be relieved of his duties as curator on this estate. Now, the sheriff had not actually gone in to
Right.
take the oath, so it didn't conflict. We didn't have to change anything.
Is it something that we have to adopt, or that's an already an order, right?
That's an order of the judge.
That's just the judge's order.
Yes,
So it's just informational?
for your information.
Okay.
Right. Okay, good.
And we have statement of services rendered by George Armistead, Fiduciary Commissioner, to be signed. General County Fund vouchers, $357,963.26. General County Fund purchasing cards, $7,996.67. Coal Severance Fund, $14,515.92. Chestnut Ridge Park, $6,918.29. Mason-Dixon Park, $1,367.02. Mason-Dixon Park purchasing card, $179.23. Assessor's Valuation Fund, $14,096.17. Magistrate Court Fund, $33. Teen Court, $11,367.28. Home Confinement Fund, $11,298.41. 911 Purchasing Card, $195.47. 911 Cash, $638.48. Morgantown Industrial TIF, $12,602.75. University Town Center TIF, $249,788.83 for a total of $688,960.78. There are no budget revisions, and I do have a letter to confirm that the transfer of remaining balances from the following funds into the general fund be done at the end of the year: for Magistrate Court, voter registration, home confinement, worthless check, general school, dog tax, and teen court.
Move for approval.
Second, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Renette, we need another
Yeah.
motion.
I have it here. I wrote it down. Okay. I move that we appoint Eldon Callan as acting president of the Monongalia Commission at this time.
Second it. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Just for explanation, the reason why is because there's a number of grants, and we actually have to have, since Bill Bartolo's name is not being signed, we actually have to have a person that's a motion that said acting president.
Thank you, Tom. Okay. we work on a rotated back and forth, but that means we'd have to pass a new
Right.
motion every month.
We'd have to go back and forth, yeah.
Okay, we have several community participation grants that were set to expire on June 30th, which is just the other day. We have until the 15th to get them in, so I have the last of those for your approval today. The first is the Monongalia EMS for $8,000. There's a certificate of completion with each of these requests for reimbursement, so there's 2 signatures per grant. We also have Cooper's Rock Foundation for $5,000. And we have 2 for the Monongalia County Child Advocacy Center, one for $5,000 and the other for $1,000.
Move for approval.
Second, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion passed. Why that pen does that. Well, I'm finishing signing these.
Listen,
Bill is at home now and he's doing pretty well. Bobby, did you see him recently or you talked to him? Why don't you report to us?
He's home and he's doing some therapy and he's trying to make it. I don't know that much. I just checked on him, made sure he was all right. Diane knows, I think.
Jamie figured it out Monday.
It's ranging for some home health services, some therapy.
mhm.
Seems to be okay.
I hear he's looking forward to have a basketball challenge with Huggins and
He and Huggins are gonna
Yeah.
play one-on-one?
one-on-one. That's what the goal is.
That would be good.
I asked for the old hip, I don't know if he saved it or not.
Yeah. We're gonna
Take-
put it.
you-
We're gonna
you said
mount
you're
it.
taking bets? What'd you
No,
say?
I asked for the old hip.
Yeah.
No, you wanted the whole hips.
I thought we'd mount it here.
Okay, well, everyone keep Bill and his family in our prayers, please. Correspondence.
None.
No correspondence. See, that's it. See, Bill goes in the hospital, they quit writing.
I think there's a connection here.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. Okay, unfinished business, renewal of workers' comp insurance.
Last week at work session, we had a discussion with Fred Horton, our agent of record, and he has shopped around for workers' comp insurance. This policy begins July 1, 2014 for a year, and the total policy premium with Brick Street this year is $139,646. He tried to stay with Travelers, but their cost was quite a difference in price, so if you would approve going with Brick Street, we can do that.
Yeah, this is the lowest price and,
Yeah.
and it.
Substantial.
Substantial, yeah.
Move that we have workers' comp insurance funded or done by Brook Street.
The second, I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion passed. Okay, any other unfinished business?
Yesterday, Tom Arnold called me. His term on the Solid Waste Authority expired June 30. He did send in a letter that he did not wish to be reappointed, but now he is not going to continue serving until his replacement's named. So we do have a vacancy on that.
Okay.
So he doesn't want to be reappointed,
He doesn't want reappointed, and he's finished his term.
and he's not going to continue to serve?
Correct.
He needs to submit a letter of resignation then, doesn't he?
Okay.
Yeah, because we should approve that. So
I'll get it in writing, but it was phone conversation from
Yeah.
yesterday, so.
So we need a solid waste authority appointed,
It's posted on our website.
okay? Ben's not here today. Oh,
No.
you're here.
Yeah.
All right.
Make sure we could get that in. Thank you.
If you, yeah. We need volunteers. Okay, any other unfinished business?
This is just to announce the USA softball in Morgantown exhibition games on Thursday, July 3rd, 6 p.m. at Holly Field. This is the girls' tournament. So if anyone's interested, general admission is $15, VIP section $20. Children under 5 free.
If you want to see real athletes, you ought to see these women's softball. My daughter was into softball. She still plays softball. She's a mother now, but she still goes out and plays softball, which is great because I get to keep care of my grandson when she goes play softball. But you want to see some real athletes, go see the women's softball. They are tremendous athletes, I think.
They're in a league of their own.
That's right. Very good. Thank you. A league of their own. I'd agree with that. Any other unfinished business?
No.
Any new business?
No.
No new business.
We're going for a record.
Okay. Reports from the county commissioners. Tom?
Yes, first, let's start with some sad news. I just want to acknowledge the passing of Dolores Fetty, who was a tremendous community member who was involved in the Mason-Dixon Park and the senior citizens, and she will be missed. I do want to acknowledge and thank her for all her service, and our prayers, thoughts and prayers are with her family. On a positive note, my wife and I drove out we wanted to see, well, actually my wife wanted to see where the new baseball facility was going to be built. And folks, the view is breathtaking. We happened to go down there. In fact, it was so good that my wife said that she wants to get a ticket just to sit there. But the view is unbelievable. I think it'll rival any in the country. And maybe sometime later, when we have the time, we might want to drive out there. I do know that they're going to take the legislators, and that's going to be very impressive. But I just want to say that I recommend people to consider doing that. And also, Mr. Doyle had given me a website, and I think what we might do is I might post it so people can watch it. Is it every 10 minutes or updated?
I don't know if that's for everything.
Oh, whoops. Well, I appreciate it was neat to monitor and watch everything. Thank you. Whoops. But thanks.
Security cam.
Oh, okay.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate you mentioned Dolores Fetty. She was a very dedicated volunteer. She worked hard with the seniors and other organizations, and a close friend. So, yeah, I appreciate you mentioned Dolores. I was at the Region 6 meeting here the other day, and the Friends of the Cheat is working more and more to try to do different things. I was impressed with the amount of work these volunteers at Friends of Cheat and Friends of Deckers Creek do. So we need to support them whenever we can. The bass tournament was a success. I had a wonderful time riding in the boat with our administrator, Diane DeMedici. She could cast, that's for sure. So especially was tough on her is because she had me on the back end blocking and the pro on the front, and she was trying to do this, but she could get it in the water wherever she wanted. So, but it was a lot of fun, and having those locks open is an important goal. So we're still moving forward on that, and there's going to be additional meetings in the future. So I encourage people to participate to see if we can't get to the point I think I mentioned before. There has been approval at the highest level for us to be the go-between on contributory funds, and hopefully next year we'll be able to open those locks for a longer period of time. That's all I have. Sheriff, you have anything? Oh, I got to mention, Sheriff, I understand that you went to Hawaii last week, and I would want to hear how you enjoyed the islands.
Most of them were very, very nice, and they were what I expected, although Honolulu is not quite what I thought. They have over 1 million people on that island.
Wow.
And it is kind of wall-to-wall traffic. If we ever complain about our traffic here, I'll be surprised. Let somebody go there and try to get through that traffic. It's amazing, but no, it was a great trip. We flew there and then went on a ship and went around to different islands, and it was a lot of fun. My favorites were Hilo and Kona were the favorite islands, but everybody talks about Maui and Honolulu, and I wasn't really impressed with them. But those other two were really nice. We had a great time.
I'm glad you did. It was a well-deserved rest, I'm sure. And we missed you here at the commission regardless of what your other people said.
Renetta said, hey, we didn't notice you were gone.
Sheriff, you have anything else for us?
No, I don't. I'd like to thank the assessor for mailing out my personal property
Yes.
assessment.
Yes, we all
returns.
received them.
You know, always happy to see he's on top of his job.
I always want to comfort you, Sheriff.
Mr. Assessor,
Well,
you have anything
actually-
for us?
I'll just segue into that.
Okay.
I know that people have received their personal property form, and the one thing I wanted to get to, I talked to Ben last week, was we did change. If you remember in the past, you've had the 8.5 by 14 on the
Right.
sheet. So
Uh-huh.
through our travel adventures to other offices and kind of comparing and sharing stuff, we were wanting to shorten that, so that's why we went to this format this year. And so far, the response we've gotten in the short bit has been positive. From people, they like it, it's smaller, it's not the long sheet.
Fits in the
And
envelope.
And it is the same thing. as-
It's 8 by 11 now,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
same thing. And what
Trifold.
we did was different, when we put everything on the inside, for
Mhm.
simple purposes, when we start scanning the
Oh.
stuff to get away from the retriever, just to go into an automated file, it's easier
that's
to
good.
scan. And the difference was we put the satellites for our dog
Right.
stuff on this form too.
Oh, great.
So, I wanted to go over that, and our satellites are beginning next week, so I'll give him a copy from this because Ben wanted it, so he can start getting that in there
Okay.
for our dog days. And we did add 2 locations this year. We added Westover and the Mountain View Jamboree building up on Kingwood Pike.
Do you post that anyplace?
On our site, but we also want to get it in the paper.
Yeah, but like, do you post it in the courthouse or
Yeah.
any place else?
Yeah, they
or
go
like-
up on the doors when we did last year.
Okay. How about like the pet stop stores and stuff?
That'd be a good idea. Yeah, so we'll get those out and try to get them around as much as possible for people to take advantage of.
Right.
For this opportunity, so. That's all I
Good.
have.
Thank you. Mayor, you have anything from us from Westover?
I don't. Sorry to announce.
Well, nice to see you. Kelly, you want to add anything?
No, I just wanted to tell the assessor that I like the new forms.
Yes.
Well,
I think they're great.
they're a
Good.
lot easier, I think.
I actually want to tell the assessor something too, but I know you take the meetings.
Okay, Mark, you want him to hold the mirror while you get
Yeah.
to your office? Diane, anything further?
I did think one thing, we'll have an opening now on the Board of Health because Mr. Lucci decided he does not want to be
August
reappointed.
Lucci decided he did not want to renew. So
Is there a
when
spec-
is that opening due?
July 1st.
Is there a specific requirements that you have to have certain on that?
Yes, it's
Okay.
on the website. I think it's Republican from Eastern, maybe?
Okay.
I'll have to-
That was- yeah.
Well, yeah,
There's a
want me to
specific though,
it's
so people can't
specific.
just, okay.
It's on the website.
Right. Oh, Carrie, I'm sorry. She's diligently keeping notes and everything, filling in for Janet today. Do you have anything?
Could I ask a question? I assume that is the new proposal that,
Yes.
Okay.
I brought that up today.
oh, okay, so, just so the people were wondering what that was, we had proposals 1 and 2, and due to Carrie's diligence, she got the changes that we had requested, so that's the actual proposal of the changes of the, what do you call them?
Precincts.
The precincts.
Consolidation.
Consolidation,
How many
too, thank you.
precincts do we have now with the consolidation?
Before the consolidation?
No, after we consolidate. What do we have now?
51.
Okay,
50.
good.
If you approve the proposal as presented.
The
it would-
final.
Oh, in 30 days, that's right, okay.
It'll be 51.
And again, thank you, so people could know that.
That'd be good thing to get in the newspaper too.
Yeah.
Good picture.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Bobby. Keep me in line. You have anything? Renetta, anything? Okay. All right. Comments from the public? Yes, ma'am. Please arise, state your name and address, and you may speak.
I shall. My name is Renee Hernandez. I live at 457 Grove Street here in Morgantown. I have several things I wanted to comment about. Number one, I want to thank the Mon County Commission for taking a proactive stance in seeking to hopefully tamp down the huge increase in our electric rates. I speak as one who's on a limited income. I know that there are many, many more people that are on a limited income, and that is just a tremendous increase. It would be a hardship on many, many people. So I thank you for taking that stand. Number two, I am very grateful that our recycling is in the city of Morgantown is really expanded in the last year. It's wonderful. I would encourage the county to work towards that, and also we really need some sort of collecting of yard waste and having a compostable station where that can be disposed of. But I've been helping a lady who is ill, and I garden all the time, and so I'm pulling weeds, and we're just shoving them into plastic bags. I want to pull my hair out. It's just not right. I mean, it's 2014, people. You know, there was a great model of composting in Loveland, Colorado. I lived there for 4 years. I'd never seen anything like it. It was wonderful. Just wonderful. Reduced all that waste, and I think that needs to be addressed. Third, and I don't get a newspaper because I try to keep my costs down. It was just, although I'm thinking about sharing, because I like to catch up on things and be informed. So I don't know where you're at with paving roads in our county. But let me tell you, West Run Road is horrible. I know that there was some potholes that were filled in, but it's all coming out again. And I was thinking about doing a little art installation. I don't know if you noticed that all across the country this winter. There's people who've been doing various things, people fishing and pot of spaghetti. I was really thinking about the spaghetti, quite frankly, because I've got a lot of noodles I can't eat because I've become gluten intolerant, you see. And I thought, yeah, I think I might do that. But please, I just got a new used car. The front end just got fixed yesterday. My other car, was like shaking and rattling and rolling down the road. So please pay attention to that road. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other public comments? Okay, hearing none. You have a motion?
Yeah, I move to adjourn.
I second that. I have a motion and a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.